One for you. And one for you. And one for you. Well, aren't you lucky? My trusty Sally jammed. Yes, I've named my gun. That's not so weird, is it? Look at you. You're shaking. I don't know if you're relieved or not, but rest assured, I will be killing you tonight. But, since you're tied down anyways, how about we have a little chat, you and I? Oh, 1 second. Let me remove your gag. There. Now you can speak. Scream, and I'll stab you in the neck. I'd prefer not to get my hands dirty just yet, but if push comes to shove, I'm not opposed to shoving. Oh, where are my manners? My name's Hyde, and by the way, I'm a little less than stable at the moment, as I'm sure you're aware. Well, go on. Say something. The longer you talk, the more occupied I'll be. I can get bored pretty quickly, and I can get kind of dangerous when I'm bored. Why am I doing this? I'll be honest, it's for sport, really. I find it to be the same as hunting. Humans just have more of an emotion when their lives are at stake, so I prefer to kill them instead. Also, I find it to be exhilarating. I know that if I got caught, I could be sent to prison, but prison doesn't bother me too much. It's just a cage full of people like myself, people who understand me and my passion. You see, I like to think of killing as a form of art. There's so many different ways to kill a person, and even more ways to torture one. I suppose it's all perspective, though. I bet you don't find what's lying next to you very artsy, do you? Shh, 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 shh. It's just a body. It's not that scary. Quit it. Soon, you'll be just like them. I just have to figure out a creative way to kill you. Hey, I have a fun idea. How about you help me decide how I should kill you? At least then you'd get to choose how you'd go. No? Not interested? Oh, humbug. I thought it'd be fun. I suppose you'd like to know where we are right now. Well, we happen to be in the basement of an abandoned hospital. And, for the record, it's extremely creepy when leaving this place by myself. But that's part of the experience, I guess. It's the best location, really. Nobody can hear gunshots or screams. And nobody ever comes down here, so it's a perfect place to hide bodies. Not that the bodies aren't... well, I'll say disassembled, but it's just a lot easier to hide something when nobody is around, you know? How did I get you down here? Well, magicians aren't supposed to tell their secrets, but I suppose it won't matter in a couple of minutes. To be honest, you were pretty easy to capture and subdue. I mean, who walks around in the middle of the night all by themselves? Somebody who wants to get killed, that's who. Anyways, a little chloroform goes a long way, so I caught up to you, covered your face with a rag doused in chloroform, and after a short tussle, here we are. What? Did you expect it to be more interesting than that? I am sorry to disappoint you, but the interesting part is in the killing, and unfortunately, I don't think you'll get the same pleasure from that as I will. Well, since Sally is out of commission, I suppose I could start by showing you some of my weapons. I don't have a lot of them, but I'm sure we can find something that suits your tastes. And, to be honest, if we can't find anything within my stash of weapons, we could always look around. Anything can be used as a weapon if I really wanted it to be. It really is a bummer that my gun jammed, though. Sally makes killing quick, easy, and not very messy. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty tonight. I already have to clean up these bodies. It seems as though I'm failing to stay here with you. Maybe the doctor can help you out. My head hurts. I need to sit down. Oh my. No, 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 no. This cannot be happening. Damn it, Hyde. This isn't good. This isn't good. Shit. 3 people this time? Really? Wait. You're still alive, aren't you? Are you hurt? Thank goodness. At least something good is happening today. What time is it? 1:24 a.m. Okay, that gives us a short while to ourselves while Mr. Hyde is sleeping. I'm Dr. Jekyll, and you happen to be caught in the middle of a dangerous experiment. You see, I created this elixir of sorts. This elixir was supposed to act as an overpowering sedative, for medical reasons, of course. I didn't receive proper funding, and the lack of willing test subjects available at the time certainly didn't help. Anyways, that being said, I decided to try out my own elixir. If a doctor can't trust his own creations, then what good is he? As it turns out, I'm glad that I didn't distribute this elixir to anybody. It works, but almost too well. It definitely knocks a person unconscious, but it also comes with a few of its own bells and whistles, if you will. While the subject is out, mentally speaking, physically, the subject's body moves on its own fruition. It almost gains its own personality. The subject can neither control their second personality, nor can they break free from it. At least, not yet anyways. I'm still trying to figure this out if you can't tell. Unfortunately, my number 2, better known as Hyde, tends to be not only an angry and hateful person, but a violent one as well. Hence the situation we have on our hands right now. Hyde is also getting stronger by the day. It seems as though every time I wake up, for lack of better words, that is, I get less and less time before Hyde takes over. I'm afraid that soon I'll entirely become that of Mr. Hyde, and from then on, will I even be living? I need to figure out an antidote to this damn elixir before this parasite Hyde completely overtakes me. Luckily for me, he can't exactly kill me off, for he'd have to harm himself to do so, and from what I've observed, he's not nearly stupid enough to do that. Not yet, anyways. My main problem with Hyde is waking up surrounded by bodies of his victims, inside of this damn hospital. It's always inside of this place. I'm glad that he at least has some degree of intelligence, making sure he doesn't get caught and all. But it's quite irritating. All of the blood, all of the people he's killed. Someone will notice someday, and that day will be at the end of us both, Hyde and I. Maybe it'd be for the better. Huh? Oh, no. No, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. If I'd let you go, I'd be found out instantly. Now that you're in this mess, you can't exactly escape from it. Either way, you're going to have to be, well, put down tonight. I'm not going to do it. I'll leave that to Hyde. Again, I'm sorry that you've been dragged into this whole thing. I wish that my explanation would give you some satisfaction and clarity, but you have to understand the situation from my point of view. My ass is on the line here because of Hyde. I'm a good person. That being said, I can't let you go. As good as that would be of me to do so, I would be arrested along with Hyde. So, I'm going to try everything I can to get rid of him, And somehow, some way, I'll save myself in the process. I see he brought his gun. Sally. I have no clue how he got a hold of a firearm like this. But it's quite a nice handgun for what he uses it for. And it looks like it's out of rounds. Aren't you lucky? He isn't very mechanically inclined, so he probably thought the gun was broken or jammed. Don't be surprised. Of course I'm going to load the gun for him. It'd be much quicker of a death for you. I'm helping you out here. I've seen what he can do to people. I'd hate to have to see it again. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but... Shit, he's coming back. Oh, Dr. Jekyll. If it wouldn't be too much to ask, can you please keep quiet for a few more minutes while my friend and I decide just how it is that I'm going to kill them? I would appreciate it very much. I'm sure the doctor gave you the whole rundown now. About his stupid concoction that supposedly gave him another personality. That being me. Two people in one, I wouldn't buy that for a second. I feel as though Jekyll is trying to find it out for himself. You see, maybe, and this is all hypothetical here, maybe our good old doc is actually a psychopath himself. Maybe he enjoys killing. Maybe he created this botched elixir so he can blame his murderous tendencies on something. Maybe he developed another persona so he can hide behind it. The real question would be, which personality is the tried and true? Is it the well-educated, seemingly good Dr. Jekyll? Or is it me, the murderous street rat Hyde? Either way, we're quite out of the ordinary. If it isn't me, then that means that Jekyll is a closet killer. So, we're both evil nonetheless. Anyways, where were we before Jekyll decided to take control? What was it? Oh, right. I was going to show you my toys. I don't have that many, yada yada, you already know. Well, here is my knife. It's pretty, isn't it? Now, as you can clearly see, the blade isn't that large. That creates a slight problem for me. I can't really do anything major with it. I could bleed you out, but like I said, I don't want to get messy. So, I suppose I'll be the one to veto that one. Sorry. Well, a lot of these happen to be, messy. Hammers, knives, bigger knives, razor blades. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of these. I could always tinker around with my Sally. Yeah, I think I'll pull up a chair and check her out. So, how about we talk more about yourself? Where are you from? Oh, then what were you doing all the way out here in the city? You know what, never mind. I'm not going to act all personable now. That's the doc's job. I'm sure you'd hate to have to talk to me for any longer than you have to anyways. So, wait. Sally isn't jammed at all. Jekyll must have helped me out, huh? Why wouldn't you tell me? No matter. I'm getting tired of this anyways, so how about we end our little meeting? Say hello to God for me, whoever that may be.